Very pleasant good morning, ladies and gentlemen. How y'all doing? Welcome to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Oh, it's a treat for you today. We've got Cat Osterholtz in the house, and we are going to talk about clip and tip strays, right?
Clip and tip strays.
See, I keep thinking it's plural, but it's not, is it? Clip and tip, the strays are plural.
Yes.
But clip and tip, that's what we do with strays. So that's what we're going to talk about, and that's what Kat's going to talk about. That's our new organization here in Clay County to help take care of, help reduce overpopulation of cats in the area. Cat, looks like Cat brought herself a little cat as well, didn't you? We'll let you meet Tootie here in just a little bit. But before we get to that, we'll let Tootie play around. Tootie's going to play around with all kinds of stuff today. We're going to have a lot of fun here on Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Let's tell you a few community events going on here on, what is this, June 18th. I'm not doing a brand new show for the 19th. So this show, I'm going to have community events for both June 18th and June 19th, and you could, and that cat is entertaining in the shot. You leave her in the shot, that'd be just fun.
There we go.
Hi, Tootie. Tootie's a sweet. Oh, look at her! Look at her. She's tearing into my paperwork.
She wants your job.
She wants my job is right. Can you talk? You got to be able to talk. Stretch and Sip Beginner Yoga with special guest Brianna Harmon is this evening in Effingham. The Flying Buddha and Dr. Brianna Harmon have partnered up. If you're interested in learning how yoga and chiropractic care can work hand in hand to help your overall well-being, well then this evening is for you. Join them Wednesday for a beginner yoga class and a short discussion of the benefits of both yoga as well as stretching. As Dr. Brianna will be bringing in some delicious snacks and refreshments as well. Now, it's $15 to purchase a plan to get, I don't think it costs to get in, but you got to register. If you have any questions, you can get a hold of Vicki Funneman. She's at the Flying Buddha, and that's at 217-821-8351. Real good opportunity to get healthy and see what you can do. Also, up in Effingham, tonight it's the Moccasin Creek Festival pre-party. Moccasin Creek Festival pre-party. Of course, the festival starts tomorrow. We'll get into that in just a minute. But here tonight, they're going to have a big old blow up at the Village Wine and Spirits, downtown Effingham, 109 South Banker Street. You know where it is in Effingham. At 7 o'clock, as they'll probably have a nice.
She's showing off from the side.
She's showing off her highlights, isn't she? Oh, you're doing okay. You're going to let me finish reading the paper? Oh, look at this cat. Oh, I've got to take that community. Can people see the cat? This cat is ready, almost ready for giveaway, right?
Yeah, she's going to be
adoption. For adoption. I got to remember
spayed.
all my terms, but yeah, we'll Tootie, we'll get to you here in just a second. That's we'll get right to you. Yeah, instead of the regular songwriters singing night at the Village Wine tonight, they do that every Wednesday. This is going to be the Moccasin Creek pre-party. Then tomorrow night out at Lake Sarah, that the stage at Lake Sarah Moccasin Creek Festival begins. You can go online to moccasin-creek-festival.com and still buy the advance tickets. I think they're probably taking away the advanced prepayment boost for you in the next day or so. So it's a 4-day family-friendly Americana music festival. Takes place from Thursday through Sunday. Wonderful entertainment. We've had Bill Poss on a few times to talk about it. Kids 15 and under are free with an adult. Weekend and day passes are on sale right now. Get one right now. Take care of what you got going on. Oh, you like a watch? She does like that watch. Do you not wear a watch?
No.
The watch is something new to her. What else is going on today or tomorrow? This is also tomorrow, the Salem Community Farmers Market. You gonna chew up my hand? She's good. You found her something. She is chewing up my hand. We'll be okay. Tootie, there you found a toy. The Salem Community Farmers Market, it's every Thursday from 2 to 5 in the Bryan Memorial Park. Oh, she's okay. Up there up in Salem on the north side of Salem. You know where it is, just north. You are not going to change this. I'll tell you what. You're doing a great job. She's doing how old is this cat?
She's 10 to 12 weeks old.
10 to 12 weeks old, okay.
Guessing.
Well, she's that means she'll get tired out in a real hurry, right?
Hopefully, yes.
I'm not sure that
We
will.
just put her, she gets too crazy, we'll put her back
That's
in the
fine.
carriage.
She's doing fine. Again, the Salem Community Farmers Market is each Thursday from 2 to 5 in the Bryan Memorial Park. They'll probably run through October. If it's raining, they will be under the pavilion there in the Bryan Memorial Park. What else is going on? I don't think I fixed my pictures right. What else going on today? It is National Splurge Day. That's not it. National Splurge Day going on today. This encourages y'all to break out the rainy day funds and spend a little bit of money. Whatever you decide to do to celebrate National Splurge Day today, by all means, celebrate. Splurging doesn't require wiping out your account, especially if it's only an occasional event, though. Splurging comes in many forms. To some, it can mean saying yes to whipped cream on your latte, or maybe eyeing that bracelet, or buy that bracelet you've been eyeing. To others, it might mean booking a vacation that you've been dreaming about, or taking or replacing your clunker of a car. However you decide to celebrate, savor the indulgence. Some great ways to splurge today on National Splurge Day. Visit your favorite restaurant. Maybe get a mani and a pedi. Well, you wouldn't want to do that at your favorite restaurant, but you can get a manicure or a pedicure in addition to that. Take an art or cooking class. Always a nice way to maybe splurge a little bit on yourself. Update your wardrobe at least a little bit. I did that myself about 2 or 3 weeks ago. Ordered a new Hawaiian shirt. It has shipped today, so hopefully I'll get it. Does that count as a splurge if it's shipped today? I don't know. Take a nap, get a massage, wash the car, do all those kinds of things. This day was started back in 1994. Adrian Sue Cooper Smith created National Splurge Day as a way to encourage consumers to go out maybe and indulge just a little bit with hopes of adding a little boost to the economy. Not a bad way to do that. What else is going on today? This is National Watch Day. June 19th, 2024, National Watch Day recognizes an industry that's been around for more than 500 years and is still steadily evolving as the history of watches. What century would you say, Kat? When do you think the watches were first, pocket watches and wrist watches? Let's start with pocket watches because they were first. What century would you guess they first started appearing?
Late 1700s.
That's good thinking. That'd be the 18th century, but you're way past. The 15th and 16th centuries, back in the late 1400s, early 1500s, and mid 1500s, watches began coming around. They first became popular actually as one made a gift of a watch to Queen Elizabeth back in the mid 1500s, late 1500s, and then it became the pocket watches kind of became a transition to wristwatches around World War I and after World War I. People didn't wear wristwatches all that much before World War I, and they started wearing them after that. And then they actually, you didn't find really good, accurate wristwatches until World War II and after World War II. So there you go. Now, folks, you know more about wristwatch than you ever thought you would. This day was founded by Nordstrom back in 2017 to probably to sell watches. Can't blame Nordstrom. Is Nordstrom still around? Are they still a department store?
I think so.
Okay, I didn't know if they were or not. You never know which department stores are still hanging out.
I don't go to malls, so.
Yeah, I don't go to malls either. It's kind of tough to say if we don't go to a mall, did it? Nordstrom formed that. Also, on Thursday, this is a wonderful day. Each year on June 19th, we celebrate June 10th, which commemorates the end of slavery in the United States. Juneteenth begins in Texas in 1865 when Major General Gordon Granger arrived in Galveston and informed the citizenry that slavery had ended with the end of the Civil War. That's when the people of Galveston learned for the first time that the Civil War was over, and after more than 2 centuries of slavery and years of war, it was official. All slaves were now freed men. The news had traveled slowly, even stubbornly, during the Civil War, as President Lincoln actually signed the Emancipation Proclamation in 1862, and it became the law of the land in 1863. Part of the land, most of the land, not all of the land, as it was aimed at the states in rebellion. That's the other thing. The 4 states that weren't quite in rebellion, they could still have slaves after 1863. So they had them until 1865 when the 13th Amendment to the United States Constitution passed in December. And then slavery was illegal throughout the United States. So this has become a national holiday in all 50 states. It's officially recognized, and Joe Biden signed the legislation in 2021 to make it a national holiday. Now, granted, it's one of the national holidays that are sometimes more celebrated by some folks than others, of course, depending on your historical background, but this is the date that this is commemorated. So Juneteenth, June 19th. Congratulations. What else is going on, ladies and gentlemen? You want to see on TV? On baseball tonight, the Milwaukee Brewers will be at the Chicago Cubs. That's at 7:05 tonight. Jacob Mizorowski versus Jameson Tyon. That's on Marquee, Channel 367. I've got to spread out this picture just so people can see that cute kitty cat laying there. Doing real nice, cat. I see now, cat's not going to realize if I'm talking to her or to the cat. I got cat and cat.
Tootie.
I'll go Tootie and Cat. Okay, Tootie and Cat. That's the easiest way to do it. The Brewers at the Cubs, Mizorowski versus Tyon. That's on Marquee 367. The Cardinals are at the White Sox, Sonny Gray versus Sean Burke. That's on FanDuel, Channel 370, as well as Chicago Sports Network, Channel 353. I'm going to switch cameras over to that one, the one on the right. Boston Red Sox are at Seattle. That's Garrett Crochet versus Luis Castillo, afternoon baseball on Major League Baseball Network, Channel 357, 3:10 p.m. At 9:10, it's the Padres at the Dodgers. That's on MLB Network, Channel 357. And also, I'm getting close. Look at that. She's having a good time. She's having a good time. Also, basketball on Thursday night. It is the Game 6, Oklahoma City Thunder versus the Indiana Pacers. Oh, look at her. She's having a good time all the way around, isn't she?
Yeah. Just sweet kitty.
We are going to talk about Tootie along with a ton of other cats here in. Oh, you saw my hand! Along with a ton of other cats here on Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Clip and tip strays is what Cat Osterholtz and I are going to talk about. You're watching Big Talk. Back right after this. Stick around.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Le Mans Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Le Mans always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at lemansonline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Hello, folks. Bruce Dickey here with Wabash Cats TV. Thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you also for tuning into Wabash Cats TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. You can find it here daily at 9 a.m. and at 1 p.m. Talk about all kinds of different subjects. People, interesting folks in the community, community events coming up, just all kinds of stuff that will matter to you. Appreciate you tuning in. Thanks a lot. Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
My grandfather, Carol Rush, opened Rush Appliance in October of 1949. This is Sean Rush, and I am driven by the same determination and commitment to quality that has set us on the road to success. A lot has changed in the appliance industry since 1949, but at Rush Appliance, we're doing everything we can to remain trusted, strong, and competitive. We are extremely proud of our roots, and we look forward to providing you with quality and service at Rush Appliance and Furniture Company in downtown Fairfield.
It is all things new at Zimdar's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Appliance Repair. We have a new line of heating and cooling equipment and new technicians. Our new equipment line offers 24 months free financing and excellent warranty coverage. Our experienced service technicians can provide you with quality service and repairs on all brands of HVAC equipment. Zimdar's has been serving Clay County and the surrounding areas for over 23 years. The employees of Zimdar's are here to help, so call local and call Zimdar's.
Hey folks, welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. We're on that one. You're watching Big Talk here, and my guest today, it is Cat Osterholtz, and we are going to talk about a new organization in Clay County called Clip and Tip Strays. Cat, how you doing? It's great
I'm
to
good.
see you.
It's nice to see you too.
It's been a little while. Cat is the owner and operator of the pet washing business.
Wags and Wash.
Wags and Wash. I
In
didn't want to say
Flora.
here in Flora, or there in Flora, and I didn't want to mess it up because that's bad. And you are the founder of a new organization. Tell me all about Clip and Tip Strays.
Well, basically what we do, we're not a 501c3 yet.
Yeah, you're working on that, right?
Well, yeah,
Plan to.
Yeah, we plan to, because we just started last year, and what we're doing is collecting donations and to get strays fixed. We're trying to focus on females, getting them spayed so they can't make babies, but it's just as important to get the males done. But of course, the first focus is on females.
Yeah,
So-
it's tell me about the overpopulation issue in not just Clay County, but Flora on the whole.
Yeah, it's not good. One female, I've been feeding a colony of strays, behind my building.
How big?
And Not very.
If you don't mind me asking, because
No.
my wife shares the feeding of a colony of strays in our neighborhood as well, and then that's in Wayne County in Fairfield, and it can be daunting, can't it?
Yeah, it can. And so this female, there's only one calico female, and she gets pregnant 2 to 3 times a year.
Her mother does?
No, it's not her mother. This one did not come from that. Ow! Tootie!
See, that's good. I had the picture on rather, so nobody saw her bite your
She
hand.
got my thumb good.
I've got
So,
Kleenex if we have blood.
yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, she's really playful. But no, she did not come from that feral colony. But I don't see most of those kittens.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know. Now, this year, 2 of the calico babies, they were about 5 to 6 weeks old. I brought them in with the intention, because last year I brought in her female to get her fixed and decided to keep her. And so this year I grabbed the 2. I found one by chance. She got stuck in a drain, and I got her out. And then I found the other like 2 days later. Well, they had issues. One died very quickly.
Yeah.
Was doing fine, and then that night.
Well, that's also the thing when you're talking feral cats.
Yeah.
When you're talking feral cats, they can live terrifically unpleasant lives.
Yes.
And that's basically what TNR is all about,
Yes,
isn't it?
it is. It is because
Trying to stop the unpleasant life.
Yeah, kittens may not survive, or they may be sick, and the vet said with these that there was probably a failure to thrive, and I'd never heard of that before, and I refused to accept it, and no matter what I did, this little girl just kept losing weight, and she passed away. So I lost them both.
This is where you go on Facebook to clip and tip strays and learn more about the organization.
Yeah.
This is what Kat is talking about, what they are doing, trying to raise money to get a $50 credit toward cat spays and neuters.
Yes, and that's for pets, people's pets also. I mean, not dogs, but for cats. Not just a stray cat. So people can message me from there and ask for a $50 money order.
How long has the organization been in existence? How long have you been collecting some funds?
Just since last year.
Okay.
And we had a fundraiser, and we had an adoption event with the shelter at the same time. And it did real well.
I was going to say, how's it going?
Not too bad, but because we all work and we're busy and all that, we haven't done any major fundraising.
Sure.
I have fundraising jars out, like at Lost Trace Caminos. They do great for us. I got to say, thank you to all the patrons at Lost Trace who put money in there, because you guys do great. Thank you.
That's outstanding.
That's our best one.
Is that right?
Yes.
Here's a little, now granted that's a little small on the screen, but this is about trap, neuter, and return. This is kind of the difference between a stray cat and a feral cat. A stray cat is somebody's cat, right? For the most part.
Well, to me, a stray cat is a homeless cat.
Oh, okay. Feral cat stays outside.
Yeah, a feral cat is more wild.
Right.
A stray may not be wild. So, yeah, but a feral cat is definitely, like I was talking about the female that I feed. Just this year, I've been feeding for about 6 years. Just this year, I was able to touch her.
Wow.
It's taken that long to be able to touch her.
And have you been able to get her spayed?
Not yet, but I'm definitely going to this year. I have one chance to get her into a container, a carrier or a trap.
A trap.
Yeah, but I don't really want to trap her because she trusts me, even though she won't let me touch her.
Yeah.
So I have one chance to get her in and get her spayed. Otherwise, I know she will never trust me again.
I got to tell you, and I feel in all humility, I must tell you, I am maybe the best cat trapper you've ever met.
Yeah.
I am really good.
Ow, Tootie.
I'm really good at setting up these cat traps. So I mean, just ask my wife. She'll tell you how if you need some assistance. I know you are going to need assistance, Cat, because you're good at it yourself, I presume. But if you need some, tell me about this one. Who's this cat?
That is, I was calling him Elusive Louie.
Okay.
But he's one of the cats that I feed, and it's probably one of her sons. I call him Lovey Louie now.
See, now, so
he's
she's
probably
not
about-
coming around, but he is.
Well, she is coming around, but yeah, he's there a lot. He showed up, and all I heard in the bushes was meow, 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 and he wouldn't show himself for a long time, and he'd sneak up to get food. And then he started coming around, and yeah, he wants to be an indoor cat. He really does. So we want to get him fixed too. But
Well, that's the thing. Here's something that you can find on the website. Shelters don't kill what they don't have. That's why spay and neuter is so important.
exactly.
Clay County's trying to keep their shelter no kill, isn't it?
It is trying to, but it's really hard, especially during kitten season, and you're barely recovering from kitten season, and boom, it hits again, because it hits twice a year.
I'm guessing those are the ferals.
Yeah, those are some stray cats down on the south side of Flora, and I don't know a lot about them. I had my friend go take pictures for me down
Yeah.
there.
I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to we'll get some Benadryl, something to knock out Tootie. I'm just teasing. We're not going to do that. Tootie's having a fun time.
Look at the camera, look cute.
Here, let's give Tootie her star shot right here. Yeah, there we go, Tootie. Take a. Oh, look how cute
There
she
we
is,
go.
Tootie. Look at the camera. Too soft.
She's closing her eyes.
I think she's about to go to sleep. I think we're about to get Tootie right where we want her. We'll see if we can't do that when we return. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Cat Osterholtz is here. We're talking about clip and tip strays, and we'll be back talk about that some more right after these. Stick around.
For service beyond the surface, call Carter Trucking in Fairfield. Carter's trucks are ready to haul your big freight and grain. So whatever you call Jeremy Carter, the Mucho Mulcho Man, the driveway doctor, the gravel guru, the pothole pirate, the rockin' redneck, the smooth operator, the mudhole master, or the happy hauler, just call him. 842-2022 to haul your big freight, grain, and more with trucks from Carter Trucking, Williamson Drive in Fairfield.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont's always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LaMonsOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Having car trouble, need a tow, or just some routine maintenance? Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They're your local hand-cooked tire and interstate battery dealer. Butcher Automotive offers free local pickup and delivery so your car can be repaired while you're at work or at home. Butcher strives to treat everyone's vehicle as their own. At Butcher Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it.
Hello, I'm Beth Cooper.
And I am Stacey Earlywhite, and together we host By the Way with Beth and Stacey.
It airs Monday through Friday on Wabash Channel 100 at 11 a.m. and again at 3 p.m.
We love to follow Clay County history, and we've been venturing out too in other counties. We absolutely love history.
You can also find us on YouTube. Our YouTube channel is By the Way with Beth and Stacey, or like and follow us on Facebook.
Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. When I'm talking antiseptic, I'm just talking about this stuff, and I didn't know if that would work for you or not.
It's fine. She didn't break the skin. She's just.
Didn't break the skin. That's see, that's a good cat. And is this cat still around its mother, you think, at all, or is it?
I have no idea. I believe this. I found this cat behind the car wash under a shed.
Okay.
And I believe that she got up inside of a car and got
Got a ride.
transported. Yeah, got a ride, and then jumped out. And because she has never hissed at me, she came out from under the shed and let me pick her up. She never hissed at the dogs, and
She's
So
probably a perfect inside cat.
yeah, she is. She is a really good cat. She sleeps like 18 hours a day, and then we get this.
That's all right. One of the things, you were talking earlier, people may come up to you often or as you get into this more and say, why do I need to, what happens, why do I need to spay and or neuter my cats? Here's some kind of information, folks, that you really need to know. Tell me about, and you see this in real practice every day, don't you? Female cats that
Yes.
are in the wild are just having litter after litter after litter, aren't they?
Yes. There was a gentleman who started feeding 2 cats, and then those 2 cats had 2 litters of kittens, and then he ended up with 14 cats, and then those kittens started having kittens under a year old, and and we were trying to help him, and yeah, he was getting bombarded because it just.
Well, I mean, the cat, now granted, we're talking only about cats today.
Yes.
And clip and strip emphasis is on cats.
Yes, yes, because our, just in Flora alone, the stray and feral cat population is just out of control.
Tell me what you see, down there near the car wash, near Wags and Wash, where you, do you see just cats all over the place, on the
No.
railroad tracks, or?
No, the railroad tracks are.
Gone.
Yeah, so, and there's a lot of trees and stuff in the way, but, the colony that I feed, there was that colony, and then there's the one at JR Automotive.
Okay.
And when it burned down, I don't know where all those cats went.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah, I have no idea where they went, because I didn't get any. I thought I was going to get an influx of different cats coming to eat, but I did not, so. But when you do have a colony of cats and you do fix them, this is why TNR, trap, neuter, release works so well, because when you get them fixed and you return them to the area that they live in, they keep other cats away.
And they stay in that area, too.
And
They're
stay in that
territorial.
area, yes. Yes, they stay in that area. Most of the males that I have had at my place, they disappear for long periods of time, and they are cruising, looking.
Yeah, looking for chicks.
Looking for chicks, yes. I was going to say that, but yes, they are, and then they usually go.
They're as, they're as
Yes.
the term catting around.
Yeah, they are catting around, yes. And now, I wanted to say something real quick about.
Yeah, go ahead.
I saw a thing on Facebook one time that said, if you feed them, fix them.
Okay.
In reality, I don't think that's fair. The reason why is people feed the cats, yes, but fixing them now is so expensive.
It's difficult, isn't it?
It is very difficult. If you're feeding even 4 cats, and you only have to get them fixed once, that's great. But most people are on a fixed income. Most people, they're feeding them out of the goodness of their heart, and trying to get them fixed can cost, a female is averaging $150 to $250. So.
And that's just here.
Yes, and that's here.
And
In our area.
And what folks don't realize is the veterinary costs in Southern Illinois are inexpensive compared to the cities, aren't they?
Yes, they are. When I first moved here.
Thank you, vets, I guess.
Yeah. When I first moved here, I was pleasantly surprised to see the lower cost because I came from California, and just then, 15 years ago, just walking in the door, the office visit was $75. That was then.
Before you even had anything done.
Right, just walking in the door. So, yeah, and we are not nearly as expensive as larger cities and places, so, but it's still quite costly, and when you start adding that up,
We've got some more of your strays.
that
might be
is
one of
Mama
the feral.
Cat. That is Mama Cat. That's the one that wouldn't let me touch her for 6 years, and I finally got to, and I think she's pregnant again.
Oh.
And yes, and it happens that fast.
Well, like this one says, 2 weeks after giving birth, a cat can go into heat again.
Yes.
And oh my goodness, kittens can get pregnant at 4 months old. The thing is, it used to be they didn't want to start spaying until 6 months old, and they've developed newer technologies to do
Yes.
that now, haven't they?
Yes,
To
in
speed the
fact-
process up.
We recommend dual veterinarian services in Salem, Dr. Abby, and the reason why is because she has the lowest cost. She does it, keeps her costs low so that she can help more people.
Yeah.
And she will spay and fix them at 1.5 pounds.
Oh my.
Tootie weighs 2.5 pounds now, so at half her size, she could have been fixed.
And so you're saying, and we're going to get her early enough that Tootie is going to be spayed this
Yes,
week.
she's going in on Thursday along with my other cat, Maple, which was one of Mama Cat's babies from last year. And they're going in on Thursday. And the reason I didn't get Maple fixed right away was because I knew she wouldn't be outside.
What are some of the issues people tell you why they don't want to get their cat spayed or neutered? Do they just think that
Well-
it'll settle down, they won't be good mousers anymore or something like that, or what?
I mean, you hear a lot of things about, they get fat, they get lazy, after they get fixed and everything. And now I've had a lot of cats and I've had a lot of dogs, and I've only had one cat gain weight after being neutered, and I still have him. And in fact, he was from one of the wildcats in the back.
And what people don't realize, if also the removal of the removal of the organs, and it makes for a healthier cat.
Yeah, it's not organs, they're not removing organs.
Well,
The testes.
no, they're the cats though.
Well,
It's a hysterectomy, and
well, for females, yes.
yeah, okay.
For males, it's.
males, no, I understand the
Okay.
process,
Okay.
Cat. No.
Okay.
We're usually okay. Yeah,
Okay, I got you, but, right.
I tell you what, let's do. We're gonna let's see if we want to tell me what that cat is. Who's that cat?
That's one of the cats that my friend feeds down on the south side, south end
This
of
just kind of
town.
and that's
Yeah.
another one I'm thinking.
Yeah, these are all on the south side, or these, yeah.
Wow, this is just kind of
Those are actually from the shelter.
okay.
They're up for adoption at the shelter. And
See, now those are brother and sister, aren't they? I
I,
think that's what you said on that. on the email.
she sent me the information, so I'm not exactly sure I did.
Yeah, I believe those are two calico brother and sisters, even though one's the tortie.
Yeah, and, and their adoption fees for being vetted and spayed or neutered is $50.
So it's already spayed, neutered.
Yes,
And
rabies
vetted.
shot, yes. And so $50 for a cat that has been vetted.
That's insane.
It's cheap, it's cheap.
It's cheap. So
Yes.
if you're thinking about a cat, make sure you get one that's already been vetted, and they aren't
Yes.
letting them out of the Humane Society without being spayed or neutered.
Right, they
anyway.
are spayed and neutered before they are adopted.
Who's that cutie?
That's another one on the south side.
Wow, that one's right up on the door.
Yeah. My friend feeds them right on her porch, and they hang out there.
I bet they do.
Yeah, she's got, and we also try to have shelters, winter shelters for these cats.
We're going to talk about wintering here in just a second. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. I've got Cat Osterholtz again with Clip and Tip Strays, and we'll be right back in a sec to talk more with Cat and talk to this cat maybe. All I'm not sure that cat wants to talk much. Back in a sec.
When Justin, a local volunteer firefighter, needs one of the department's trucks serviced, he calls Cam, whose repair company keeps everything rolling. In turn, Justin helps keep Cam and all of the community safe. Together, they support each other. And Wayne White Electric Cooperative supports them and every member with safe and reliable power. It's why REMCs exist. And together, it all works.
Residents of the Clay County and surrounding area have relied on Clay County State Bank for sound professional service for over 100 years. With convenient lobby and drive-up hours, we are ready to serve you Monday through Saturday. We appreciate all who bank with us, and we look forward to the opportunity of working with anyone who is looking for a community bank to help with their financial needs. Give us a call at 665-3314, visit us online, or stop by and see us on the square in Louisville to experience our friendly personal service.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Le Mans Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Le Mans always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at lemansonline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
I thought I'd lost my business in that fire, but my agent was there before the flames were out. He said, together, we're going to rebuild. Our employees depended on it. My independent agent and auto owners made sure we didn't skip a beat. I mean, we didn't miss a single payroll.
For whatever lies ahead, we're always there. Auto Owners Insurance. North Wayne Insurance Agency in Flora is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. I'm talking here with Kat Osterholtz of Clip and Tip Strays, and that's actually the best way to get a hold of you, isn't it? Go on Facebook and find Clip and Tip Strays.
Yes, and send us a message.
Clip and Tip Strays, send her a message over Facebook. She pays attention to that. A lot easier to get a hold of her that way than by the phone. I had a heck of a time. Cat and I we played cat and mouse quite a bit over the last few weeks.
Yes,
but I'm glad. I love that you're here.
Yeah, I remember when I told you my car broke down. I didn't have it for a month.
Yeah.
Sunday I got hit.
Oh no!
Now I do not have a car. Yes, it's been one thing after another. Yeah.
Oh boy. Well, I see. You're doing the Lord's work here, taking care of these animals. That's for sure. So again, go to Clip and Tip. You were bringing up. It's June. We got summertime coming up, so folks don't really think about wintering and the importance of giving cats
shelter. Yes.
And that's not, I'm not saying bring them inside. We're talking, there's different ways. I didn't pull any of the pictures of the coolers, but who did the coolers on the website?
I did those too and gave them away.
Those are very inventive.
Super easy if you have an old cooler. If you have old coolers and you want to get rid of them, contact Clip and Tip Strays. Or if you need to make a shelter for a cat, super easy with a cooler that has a nice tight fitting lid. Cut a hole in it. That's it. Put straw in it.
There's pictures on the Facebook page of Clip and Tip Strays about how to go about do that. It is ingenious. We've been doing we've got dog houses that the cats in our neighborhood have basically taken over. But the important thing is you got to use straw.
Yes.
So why do I use straw rather than blankets?
Because blankets get cold, wet, and they freeze, and cats cannot get warm. Straw will stay warm even when it's wet.
And the other thing is, straw also will if it gets moist, it'll dry.
Yes.
and it will also, they can build it up and make their own little hotspot, can't
Yes, yeah. Yeah, in fact, I have a thing that I grow plants in, and I put straw over the top of it to keep the moisture and everything, and the cats always climb in there and lay in there. Whether it's cold or warm, they love to lay in there,
Yeah.
so.
We have 2 dog houses actually at our house that we throw straw in and let the neighborhood cats basically mess around in there. Now, granted, there is a level of neighborhood cats that before it gets crazy. We've got like half a dozen, 4 or 5 cats that hang around in our neighborhood. But you can go a little bit too far. I've got friends in Fairfield who deal with neighbors who have too much of a cat issue. So,
Yes.
they have like 15 to 20 cats or something like that.
Yeah,
And-
and that, I mean.
And that's what we're trying to avoid with the overpopulation.
Right,
And
exactly.
clipping, aren't we?
Yeah, yeah, we are.
Explain to people what the tip means, in case they don't realize.
Clip, of course, we know what that is. Tip is when they tip the ear, and just what they do, these are for strays. Duty, hold your head up. They just tip a little bit off of the ear. She is all wound up. They just tip a little bit off of the ear, and then that way, when you see these cats in the neighborhoods, you know that cat has been fixed.
That cat's fixed.
Yeah, that cat's been spayed
No
or
need to
neutered.
trap that one ever
No
again.
need to trap it, right. It's the easiest way. Some will put a little tattoo on their belly, but then you have to be able to get them and look at it. So
Right.
tip in the ear is the best way because you can identify them right away.
And it doesn't hurt the cat. It's like
No.
basically like a human getting ears pierced, I guess, or something
Oh,
like that.
kind of, yeah. I mean, they don't want to tip it too far, but it
Where do they
heals
tip it, on
fast.
top or on the side or what?
Yeah, right on the top of the ear. They just take that little tip right off. Just
We're letting you know, Tootie, what's going to happen to you.
Actually, no, because she's going to be an indoor cat.
Oh,
so, yeah.
okay.
She's not a release cat.
She's not going to be a feral.
Right. She's going to be
she's not
going
a
to someone
TNR.
who'll keep her indoors. So.
Well, and again, Tootie is available will be available, not yet available, but will be available for
Yeah,
adoption.
probably next week. She's getting spayed on Thursday, and she is a recipient of the $50 money order.
Right there, the Clay
Yes.
County residents. And again, for you to get this, you need to contact Clip and Tip on Facebook, Clip and Tip
Yeah.
Strays.
All you have to do is make an appointment with your vet, or any vet you choose. We, like I said, we recommend Dual and Salem, because they are the lowest cost that we can find around. And,
That's a pretty.
yeah, that is pretty cat. And all you gotta do is make the appointment, we verify it, and it's $50 towards a spay or a neuter, and that's just about almost 50%.
You know what I'd call that cat? That's marble rye.
Marble. Yeah.
That looks like marble rye right there. Tell me now, you know this cat, don't you? That's from the.
That's from the shelter, yeah.
That's from the shelter.
And then the other one goes with that cat. They're supposed to go together.
this one does?
No, I think it's the next one.
Okay, that might be the same one. I'm not sure who that cat is.
I think you mixed up the pictures from when
Yes,
I
I
sent them
did.
to you. Okay.
Yeah, I did mix up the pictures.
That one,
That one. Okay, that
Yes.
one goes with that one.
yes.
Why so?
I sent it to you in the email. I'd have to look.
I gotta read my email again.
They have, the shelter, for some reason, they're a bonded pair, those two.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Well, you don't want to split up a bonded pair because they both get angry.
They get very depressed, too.
Depressed, and
Yeah.
with dogs anyway, they'll tear up things.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
And cats can get very angry, too.
I've had Great Danes, when they are looking for a bonded pair, they tear up big things.
Oh, goodness. Like couches.
Couches. We lost a bed
gosh.
and a window. So
A human bed or a dog bed?
a human bed.
Oh, wow.
We're going to take a final quick break. Talking here with Kat Osterholtz about Clip and Tip strays, and also talking about Tootie. We'll be right back after these. Stick around.
Fashion is our passion at Carnaby Square. We specialize in customer service and have since 1980. Our multi-generational boutique features your favorite on-trend to classic Famous Maker fashions, footwear, accessories, and a massive inventory of Brighton. So come, relax, explore, and elevate your look with us. Everyone is welcome, where we always wrap it, tag it, and bag it for free at Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield.
Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Hey folks, welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Cats TV. Joined again by Kat Osterholtz and her cat Tootie, or her foster cat Tootie. Kat is fostering this kitten, and it will be vetted and spayed here very soon, and then it will be taken. You'll keep it, or will it be adopted from you?
Well, yeah, this is through me because I found her and I took responsibility for her.
But for the most part, when we're talking about the shelter and the Humane Society here in Clay County, it's the one up here in Louisville, right?
Yes, it is. It's in Louisville, right on the 45.
On 45 across the street from us in here. Just to kind of reiterate a little bit of what we're talking about, this is what you'll see on Facebook when you want to message Kat at Clip and Tip Strays to get the $50 credit toward a Clip and Tip spay or neuter. That's a cat spay or neuter, not dogs yet. Yeah, we'll expand it to dogs after we get all the cats taken care of.
I would love to. I would love to say we got all the cats taken care of. That would be amazing. That would be absolutely a
We'll see what we can do is how we'll put that. Again, here are some of the points about trap, neuter, and our trap, neuter, and return, and it's mainly for strays and ferals, not for the cats that you're going to keep inside your home.
Right.
Not for the cats that you may want to, you're going to home. Yeah.
But the $50 money order can be for your pets at home. Yeah. And we want to help.
As well as ferals.
Right. It can be, yes. So we're trying to do ferals. We're trying to pay for ferals in full. But then sometimes trying to, if someone contacts us, trying to decide if they're feral or not is hard.
Yeah.
But anyway, the $50 can be for a family pet. Our main goal is to help the overpopulation of unwanted cats.
Well, that might be that marble rye again. I was just running through all the pictures that I had here. Who's that one? That's Hanson. Hanson over at the shelter.
Yes, that is.
And all the ones that we've shown over at the shelter, these are all probably for adoption.
They are all for adoption,
They are-
$50, and they've been vetted.
And
This one's one of the strays.
that is, by the way, that is a gorgeous cat.
Yeah, filthy too.
Filthy, but I mean,
We're trying to figure out how to bathe this cat. Where
Are you?
yeah, because she says the cat is just so filthy.
how do you? Well, I
And-
mean, you're not going to lose all that brown. I mean, that brown's
No, that's
that brown's
part of
not
his
garbage.
coat,
That's
yeah.
that's hair.
Yeah, yeah. No, it's not garbage, but yeah, he's just very dirty and
Now
he's
the
having a
back,
hard
the,
time.
the lower back there might end up as white as the front.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, that might be a. How do you go about bathing a cat?
Very, very carefully. You see all this biting of the hands?
Yeah,
Yes.
I have seen that. I've
Yes,
seen
so-
Tootie being very bitey.
And she's
a little
being
bit.
playful, but when a cat is feeling threatened and they don't want to get in a bath, yes,
Yeah.
it's, you have, when people ask me about grooming cats, I go, because I don't do a lot of cats, and so I don't have a lot of everyday experience with them, but I will tell you that you get about 20 to 25 minutes to work with a cat, and you better work fast, because after that, they're done. And I literally had a cat, I was like, okay, I'm done, I stepped away, and then I went to come back in a little bit, and I swear that cat's arm reached out to me 3 or 4 feet and caught me in the mouth.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah. So, yeah, when they get mad, they get mad, and they
Well,
let you
yeah,
know.
yeah.
but-
When they're done, they're done.
Yeah.
When they are done, what got you into what was the thing that pushed you into starting this organization, the Clip and Tip?
It's seeing all the cats, and when you're driving and you're almost running kittens over in the street.
Yeah.
When you see them sick, and covered in fleas and ticks,
Yeah.
and, and then they're running away from you.
You're just trying to figure out any way that you can help.
Yes, yes, we want to just help and help control the overpopulation of cats.
And that's what that's what it takes it takes time to hammer into people's head how much better it is for the cats in the population, how much
Yes.
better it is for the population to be spayed and neutered,
Yes.
because they're a healthier animal. They don't have the cancers that
Yeah.
the sex organs make you have, and it's,
They live, a stray cat will live half of the time or less than an indoor cat, or a cat that's been fixed and is being cared for. Because, remember, when they're not fixed, females are looking to get, pregnant.
Yeah.
Males are looking for females. Males are fighting males.
Yeah.
You didn't see it on little Louie there, but he's got already, he's less than 2 years old, and he's got scars on him from fighting. And he's not a fighter, but he's having to fight and protect himself.
Yeah.
Because of other males.
Hey, I see it. I see it in my neighborhood as well, and that's why we've TNR'd our entire colony. And you're right. It does keep others from coming in.
It does, yes.
It did.
We had older males hanging out at our house during breeding season.
Yeah.
Because I had a female cat inside who never went outside. But they knew she was in there, but she was fixed. But they were hanging out at my house instead of looking for her. They thought she was an easy target.
It's the easiest decision in the world, folks.
Yes.
Get your cat spayed or neutered, and again, Clay County residents, get a hold of Clip and Tip on Facebook. Clay County residents can get a $50 credit towards
And
any
we-
cat spay and neuter.
And we are looking for donations to
Looking
help.
for
so we can
donations
keep this
and
program
looking
going.
for volunteers, I'm guessing too, right?
Yeah, we can use volunteers for trapping and taking the vets. and-
Get a hold of Kat Osterholtz on Facebook. She'll be able to help you out and find you a way that you can help us out, help everybody out. Kat, thank you so much for being
Thank
here.
you.
Tootie, thank you so much for being here. Look at Tootie. Tootie's the big star, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
We'll see y'all next time on Big Talk. Have a great day.